76-year-old man by the name of Tom Robbins. If any of you know who he is. He is my favorite contemporary fiction writer ever. I love him. This is my love letter to him. My dearest Thomas Eugene, I have recently finished Jitterbug Perfume, and just as the previous 3 works of yours I have read, a longing throbbed somewhere behind my burning eyes. Inside this skinny rack of ribs, sandwiched my sizzling thighs, crept in every iron nail, sea-swept net and sail of this meager yet majestic vessel riding your rousing tides. Nearer comes the end, and the frail shell longs with wail and whimper that this one, maybe this one, will continue beyond that indiscriminate grammatical reaper, the period. Perhaps this one, whose substance swallows vile black death and spits its sip from the limestone cliffs, perhaps this one tale will persist when my bony fingers pull the metaphorical cover closed on the Kindle. I will not ask how you do it. I have read of your methodology, the patient lumbering through lexicons, half-crazed, part-dazed, and 3/4 stone sober, until you find the feeling entirely bolder and carefully position the period at the end of its foot. The period at the foot of its living line, like a handcrafted granite gravestone. Headstone, footstone, whatever sign it is that separates those pearly strings, those silk and coarse cut sentences, is as extraneous and irrelevant as syntax during sex. Or was it semantics? Grammatical practicality, my stranger of a soulmate. It's the sensation that has weight, the subjects that matter. And the fat of that matter is this: your intricately sculpted art seduces every cell in my body. I don't read your books. I fuck them. And they fuck back. It is as if you stretched your hands into my rack and extracted the raw muscle inside, unrolled the red like a scroll, and stole the poetry written upon it. Then you gently placed it back in its cavity, retied the veins, and blew fresh air in the chambers. What I mean to say is this: you write the unspeakable secrets held in my heart, for you have found the language to do so. When I read your exacting, meticulous words, it's like breathing for the first time the salt-rich oxygen of a vast, undulating ocean. I let the sparkling spray sprinkle my face and weep at the simple beauty of a fresh, well-wrought story. I am overcome with a deeply mystifying intimacy for a man I'll never meet, but with whom I've shared so much. Some baffling connectivity electrocutes every sense, shocks every value. Each text changes me, yet brings me closer to myself. As real and ethereal as any piece of timeless literature, your words weave their way into the infinite. And when the reaper finally comes for you, when the bandaloop breath and the booth bass beats and the immortalist jig cease to keep you young, even then, my inventive friend, you shall not end. For you have left an unassailable imprint, an irreversible mark on the reader, and inspired an unsoiled, mythical love in a time of smog and machinery. For this, you are immortal. I thank you from every crease and corner of my unfathomable heart for your words, and please believe me when I say I love you like cinnamon, honey, and chocolate. Dark as pure cacao pressed deep in the bittersweet spice, and hard as bricks of it licked by the little gold angels of life. Your everlasting admirer, Briana.